Wow. So I just got this email. So if you guys recall, Eurosports.net is a pretty awesome dealership that I've done some videos with. Uh, when I think I first met them when they brought the electric bikes like the Bramo, um, and we did some great content. Also did some reviews of some more bikes at their dealership. If you remember, I did a review of the electric bike with the transmission and the Capinord and things like that. Um, I also did a giveaway. We did a giveaway with them one time. I actually went there and I picked out one of their shirts and gave it away to one of you guys. So apparently, I mean, I did get a little bit of a wind of that there were some challenges that they were having with some of the vendors. I'm not going to get into any, um, you know, private discussions I may or may not have had, but I did get an impression that there were definitely some challenges working with some of the vendors, um, but I didn't really have any idea that things had gotten to this point where they're deciding to close the door. In fact, I actually was planning and had scheduled that I was going to go there, and I was actually going to hook them up with a promotional video, just sort of a thank you for, because this is a collaborative thing. When they offer their that I can do reviews on, that generates content, and that's value for the channel and for you guys, the viewers. And I really appreciate that, and I appreciate also the kind of dealership that they were. I saw a lot of good feedback. I had a great relationship, and with those guys, they were awesome, knowledgeable, very professional. Nothing but good things to say about them, and it's tough finding that. You have a lot of bad dealerships out there that are just sort of well, we won't get into that, but let's just say, whenever I find a good dealership, I really want to spread the word for that, because I know that that can be hard to find. I mean, me personally, just about every vehicle I've purchased has been some kind of drama. What's up, Area R? Good to see you, man. So, I really was looking forward to it. Things have been hectic on my end. Just a lot of stuff going on. Been very, very busy. So, if I'm not mistaken, I was planning to do something with them last year, and I never got around to doing it. And now it's ironic that I'm gearing up for a heavy year here. Really making up for a lot of lost time. I have a lot of content planned for 2019, continuing the Dream Bike series, and um, it's just really sucks to see that they're not going to be around and not going to be part of the things that I have planned this year. So it just goes to show it's a lot of there's certainly a lot of advantages to going into business for yourself and starting a business and being an entrepreneur, but it also comes with a lot of challenges. So a lot of times you don't see that. People just see, oh, they gotta, maybe they have an idea of how much money people are making, and you don't necessarily know what the margins are and things like that. You may even go to one dealership and say, they're ripping us off and this is overpriced, and you have no idea, what they paid for the inventory that they have, their overhead costs, and a lot of things that are behind the scenes. Now, that being said, there's certainly dealerships that are crooked and greedy and certainly are taking advantage of you guys, but that's not always the case. And that's the problem. How do you know who's taking advantage of you versus who is just realistically, I mean, the point of a business is to be profitable, right? You don't want to be selling things at a loss, right? You've got to be at a point where when you look at your sales versus your expenses, it makes sense, right? And that doesn't always align with what you, the consumers, are looking for. You know what I mean? So, like, for example, one dealership may have a really good price on a product, right? So you can go there and they can offer you a great price because they have a great price. Another dealership, not so much. They have a great price on something else, but that something else is not what you want. So unfortunately, that dealership to you seems like they're ripping you off and they're overpriced or whatever. But the problem is you're just not synced up. The product that they have a good deal with, maybe they have a good relationship with the manufacturer, whatever it is, they got a great deal on it, right? It's not what you want. And what you do want, they don't have a great deal on. So unfortunately, it ends up being that it's they can't really, charge you what you want to, they're going to charge you more than you want to pay, right? I mean, in that case, you just go to the other dealership, but just more to it than that. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know. So unfortunately, it looks like losing another good dealership, Eurosports, in Coopersburg, California, Pennsylvania. But they're doing a sale. So if any of you guys are in the area, they have a blowout sale right now. So they're saying 50% off for all stock clothing, helmet, jackets, boots, gloves, etc. 40% off on all stock accessories, exhaust, carbon, chrome, luggage, and they're saying all in stock hard parts, tires, batteries, oil, gaskets, etc. 30% off. And I guess these are current pictures of where things are at right now. Unfortunately, I don't think they have any inventory right now as far as motorcycles. And there's their information if you guys are interested. There's their email. There's a website. There's the phone number. And if you go to the showroom, it's see, these are the kind of great bikes they had. Aprilia, which I definitely got my eye on that. Ducati, Moto Guzzi, MV Agusta. I love MV Agusta. Not so much the well, we don't get into that, but definitely love the beauty and the sound and the performance of the MV Agusta. Let's see. But if I look at pre-enjoyed inventory, everything's pretty much sold. So that's it for bikes. And no, the bikes are not 50% off. The stuff that was 50% off was not the bikes. But these are, looks like everything's sold. 10 most wanted. Yeah, I think they pretty much sold out all their inventory. They got rid of everything. So, because I think this is the same list. Oh no, this is actually 14 units. So there's more than on the other page. But regardless, sold. Look at that. They had a Ninja too. Look at that ZX10R, ZX6R, Ducati Scrambler, Ducati Monster, Triumph, Moto Guzzi, and that's it. But I mean, regardless, I mean, you can call them to find out for sure, but it doesn't appear like they have any more inventory. So there you go. We're losing a dealership in the Pennsylvania area. MV Agusta, Ducati, Moto Guzzi, Piaggio, Aprilia, Vespa. Wow. I tell you what, guys, so much has changed in the motorcycle world, and since I started doing videos. I mean, not just with my channel and other channels and YouTube, but the community forums. Apparently forums are dead now. I went and looking at some forums trying to get some information, and I saw one of the recent posts was like saying it's a ghost town. Right, so motorcycle forums are dead. Apparently, I don't know. I mean, at least the ones I went to, sportsbike.net I went to. I used to be on there for a long time, way back, man. So many good times and threads and conversations. I was on the R1 forum as well. That was one of the forums. I was definitely hardcore on that forum. I used to be on the SV650 forum, um, and I don't know, lots changed. Motovlogging is not what it used to be. Um, I don't know. I mean, I'm still as passionate and as excited about motorcycling as I always have been. In fact, I'm so what's the word? I'm so what's the word when you're use a drug and you're withdrawal. I'm so much in withdrawal right now. I so need to get on some twisties right about now. I miss it. I miss motorcycles. I've been so busy and I'm so ready. 2019, I'm so ready to get back out on two wheels. Unfortunately, a lot of people won't be there, whether it's subscribers that are gone or riders that don't ride anymore, forum, communities that are gone. Unfortunately, Eurosport is gone now. It's unfortunate, but I will be there. I will be on to this summer, still out there. Maybe we'll ride together one day. I will be traveling as well, so maybe I'll bump into some of you guys. I got a Georgia trip planned, a Ohio trip planned, and definitely, and eventually I will be going back to California. Um, so not too sure about that yet, but because as you know, most of my riding I do in California, so I'm not really. In Northeast is I don't know. It's just the roads are not as good. The nice twisty mountain roads. You don't have that over here. Of course, the winters are not so good. So, at a minimum, I will be going back to California to ride. But for now, as far as business goes, I will be on the East Coast for now. For now, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, check it out. I gave you guys the information. I'll put the information in the description as well. Everybody ride safe. Shout out to C Kim. Shout out to Ariel R. And Chris Carter. Every single one of you guys. I miss you guys, man. I miss you guys. I miss making videos. And as soon as I say that, the live stream crashes. Anyway, I was ending the live stream anyway. If you're ever coming to Germany, let me know. Would love to see you on the H2R. Let's start a new era 2019. That's right. 2019 is going to be the new era. Yeah, and absolutely. Germany is not on the top of the list. Well, it is up there. I mean, Italy would definitely be a top destination for sure. Italy, I did was a 1,200 miles in 7 days. It was an epic journey. But when you're cruising at 130 miles per hour all day long, escorts and all that. I mean, that was just insane. Bucket list, right? But that's not a way to see a country, right? When you're on a motorcycle and you don't have the ability to take it all in, right? Because I'm trying to stay alive, right? You got 300 Lamborghinis, right, all over the place. You got cars that can accelerate with you, right? I mean, you got the Aventador, which can accelerate, 0 to 60 in, I think it's 2.8 seconds, right? And I'm on the MV Gusta Brutale 1090 RR. A powerful bike, for sure. But let's just say you still need to respect the Lamborghini Aventador. That car is definitely very powerful. So the point is, you can't just be like, oh, I'm on this powerful bike and that's a big old heavy car. No, you got to keep an eye on them because they can pull up on you, right? So you're cruising at $120, right? You're not worried about anybody blowing past you, but an Aventador will do that, right? So it's kind of crazy when you're surrounded by these very powerful cars everywhere, and I'm the only one on two wheels. So it's definitely adrenaline rush for sure. But point is, I only got glimpses of the country. I got glimpses, 2 seconds at a time, not even 2 seconds, a second at a time, getting glimpses of the country on two wheels. Awesome, nonetheless. But I got to go back and actually enjoy the country in terms of taking time to take it in. And I was thinking about maybe I will take one of you guys with me. I was thinking about doing that as a sort of a I don't even want to call it competition or something like that, and pick somebody out to actually do an Italy trip with me. And I think that would be awesome. But anyway, jumping ahead of myself. This is your Fast Life Motorcycle channel, the most awesome motorcycle channel in the universe. It is 2019, and we are back. Yay, yay!